Okay, we got the thumbnail. Rock on, baby. That's our shirt today, and that's our message today. Because the weather was so heavy and the energy was so heavy yesterday. Okay, so what we're going to do today is we've got a bunch of cards I pulled from my Mage Tarot deck, my oldest deck. And I just want to focus on that deck. And I got the St. Michael. So my two original decks, the Mage, M-A-G-E, and the St. Michael. And I already pulled 11 cards. This is an 11 card reading at yahoo.com is the name of the channel. Okay, so we're going to go back to the original way I did it. And that was just showing you the cards, but I'm going to actually elaborate. Okay, so St. Michael says to keep your eyes on eternal things, okay? Eternal love, eternal mission, eternal everything. Don't be focusing on right here, right now, 3D stuff as much as the eternal, okay? Because you're on the right path, all right? You're on the right path. And as we said yesterday, using your imagination, you'll see the answers. Because on yesterday's video, we were talking about exploring the options, okay? So you're on the right path, but you need to put your focus more on spiritual things, eternal things, than matrix things, okay? So instead of worrying about where you're going to be next week, worry about where you are right now today and what you can do for the love of others, okay? So like service work, if you're in the 12-step program, service work at your job, service work in your family, okay? So it wants you to be thinking more on eternal visions instead of earthly visions, okay? The bottom of the deck is the Empress and the King of Cups, okay? So we've got some really strong, beautiful energy if you can stay in that eternal love, okay? St. Michael goes right back to explore your options and go forward fearlessly, okay? So what that's saying is go back to yesterday's reading. This is a continuation of that energy, but it's giving you more of a rock on baby vibe, okay? It wants you to rock on and focus on love because you are on the right track. You just have to keep your eyes focused on the targeted intention, and that's eternity, not the matrix. Okay, now we're going to get into the reading, and this is the thing I got to tell you about the reading. Two of the cards came out in upright, and all the rest of them came out in reverse. And I said, well, how can that be? Because I'm not feeling all this negativity. And they said they wanted me to turn them upright, but explain to you in this reading that you're either doing as I'm saying or you're not. And when you hear where you're not doing so good, where it's not really clicking, that's where you're off balance. And that's going to help you to rock on, baby. Okay, you following me? All right, so the King of Patterns was an upright with the Ace of Cups. Now, do you remember what we just had? We had the Empress with the King of Cups. So you're on the right track. You're going forward. You're going forward fearlessly. You're in love. You're stable. You're a good leader. And you not only are in the love mode, but you're actually receiving love back. Okay? Now, these are really important because you've got the Empress and her mate. They're balanced, they're together in the other dimensions. To bring them into this dimension, it's got to be full on love. You can't be harboring resentments. You can't be angry. You can't be like doubting. Okay. So to bring it all together, we've got to have the Ace and the King of Cups together. Now, with the rest of the cards were in reverse. So I want you to listen very carefully. And I'm going to kind of tell you what I'm getting off the cards. And then you're going to see where you have to work on balancing so that you can rock on, baby. Okay? Five of Swords is challenges. And when it's in reverse, it means you're meeting the challenges. You're doing a great job with the challenges. Okay? So that was kind of a good card to have in reverse. All right? You're taking out your baseball bat. You got your Rock On Baby t-shirt. See, she's got her t-shirt on with the hand that says, see this? Okay. So this is a good card to be in reverse because you're meeting all them challenges. Okay. But the Ace of Questing was in reverse. And what I'm getting from the Ace of Wands in reverse is that you're not questing enough. Okay. So to make it real simple, you're not exploring your options enough. So you want to, the Q card, it's a yes, but it was in reverse, so it's a no. So even though you're doing these challenges and you're doing a great job, what they're saying is you're not going outside of the box enough. You're not exploring your options enough, okay? The Three of Wands was in reverse too. So this way it means victory, and this way it means not victory, okay? So you're not receiving your full victory. Now you may be, in some areas, you may be doing really good, okay? You may be doing great in some areas, but there's some other areas that you're not. Now I want to show you something else. What's outside right now? That exact moon I'm drawn to is outside right now. So in order to have victory, we're going to go backwards and we're going to say, what were you not doing? You weren't exploring your options enough. You're kind of like, oh, this is the way I've always been. This is the way it is. This is life. I don't, that mindset of, instead of thinking anything's possible, you're thinking, you're limiting it and saying only this is possible. Like, for example, this shirt, right? Oh, I would love to be a rock star. Nickelback, right? The song Rock Star. That's on my playlist. I would love to be a rock star. Well, I don't play any instruments and I sing like crap. So how am I going to be a rock star, right? So I say, that's out of the question. Well, here comes my twin, and he is a rock star. So I can be in the video, I can help him sing, he can teach me how to play guitar, I can show him my songs and my books, right, or whatever I got. See? So I was limiting myself and saying, I'm not a rock star, I can't hardly sing and I don't know how to play the guitar. No, now I'm a rock star because I opened up my mind and said, you know what? I can be anything I want to be. Right now, I'm a rock star, right? Okay, good. Thank you. Okay, so the Knight of Questing, all it's saying is get moving, okay? This was in reverse, though, remember? So this is saying, what is this saying? You're not moving like you're supposed to do. You're not moving like you're supposed to. Okay, so I'm not getting out there enough to meet my challenges and my questing and exploring my options. I should be out there writing more songs, doing more dances, listening to more biographies from rock stars, etc. You see what I'm saying? So no, this ain't about a rock star, but the energy is about the rock star. Okay, it's a rock on baby attitude. It's you're doing really great, but you got a few hangups, and we're just trying to get to the bottom of the hangups, because your hangups can make you sad. The Three of Swords, but it was in reverse, so that means that you're not really sad. You're actually pretty happy, and you'd like to try some new things. Okay, you'd like to try some new things. And the Hermit means, but you're isolated, but it was in reverse. So it means you are coming out of your shell. You are checking where the latest concerts are. You are checking out different music. You are going to different meetings. Okay, I'm using that for an example because before you were isolated, you were only listening to one station. You were thinking with narrow eyes because we were into hermit mode. We were trying to find out who we are, what we are. We were going through them challenges, those Five of Swords, right? We were on a quest. But now we're coming out of that. Now we're getting into that mood to rock on, baby. Why? Because we want justice. Now, justice was in reverse too. So all that's saying is that it's not finished. Okay? We're still doing a lot of work. Doing a lot of work everywhere. So justice isn't complete until your assignment's complete. And justice isn't complete until you get moving more and find your partner and finish your mission. Now, if you already have your partner, fine, but something's still holding you back. Okay, and I don't know what it is, only you know what it is, and I'm trying to show you what it is. With the Eight of Pentacles was in reverse. This way it means your hard work's paying off, and this way it isn't. And they're saying, just like my songbook, just like my daily devotion book, just like my AA process format book. Everything's sitting here. It's not getting out there, okay? My hard work, all the years of writing and doing hard work is paying off, but since it was in reverse, it's kind of like stuck in a box. Now, how can it come out of the box? Go back to what I just said. Instead of having that tunnel vision that you can't do something because of, break that and say, I can do anything through God who strengthens me. Philippians chapter 4, verse 13 is, I think, probably my favorite. Okay? So check out Philippians 4:13. So with all that being said, the last card that is sitting here is before it turns back into the Emperor, which you know on the bottom of the card was the Empress, right? What do you think it is? What's in between the Emperor and the Empress from them coming together? Now you know I said balance. The good old matrix. The hands are tied, and it's just what I got done saying to you. Remember when I went like this and said you're thinking this way and you need to think this way? Look at his hands. His hands are bound, and he's stuck in his head, and he's stuck in the matrix, the Five of Pentacles. Everything I just said backed up by you got the Empress and the Emperor and all in between. So what's in between was a lot of reversed cards. But that's just reversed energy. You can change it on a flip of a dime. Or how about Steve's quarter? On a flip of a quarter, you can change it. So, okay, there's your message. Thanks for listening to Miss Mystic, and I will see you soon. Get busy and rock on, baby.